I no longer want you to fall for a relationship where you are always in the begging position. I do not want you to believe the lies that you do not deserve better.
I don't need your sympathy.
And I also want you to learn how to spot an unhealthy relationship from the onset.
It's been so long since I needed this.
So that you can make the necessary adjustments instead of wasting time and energy on a fruitless relationship. In this video, I will be giving you tips on how to know what makes a good relationship. Hey fabulous, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Respect is a key ingredient in any relationship, whether it's a man and a woman, or parent to child, or in-laws to their son or daughter-in-law. As long as that person is capable of emotions, that person deserves to be respected. The general belief of respect is the kneeling down to greet thing. Sometimes the ma and sa are added to the end of our sentences when referring to people.
Yes, ma'am.
But this is a wrong mentality. The first approach you should consider in any relationship is the respect of your decision. When you are in a relationship where your decision does not mean anything to the other person, you are beginning to be enslaved.
And the law.
When it is a do or die affair all the time in your relationship, then you are in for a long time trouble. If the only time there is peace is when you bend your will, then that is not a good relationship. Respect is supposed to be mutual. That is why the popular saying says, we disagree to agree. I bring my point, you bring your point. We come to a balanced road and go with the best, which can be a combination of both choices, a difference in the choice, or just one of the choices. But it should never be an enforced decision. If you are always there for someone and they are never there for you, or always have excuses when it is their time to be there for you, then you are not in a good relationship. Don't be tempted to make excuses for them or blame it on a busy schedule. Trust me when I say everybody who has priorities always chooses their first priority over everything and anything else. Learn how to be a priority to someone instead of an option. If you are friends, do not go overboard and start performing a girlfriend or boyfriend duty to them. If you are a girlfriend or boyfriend, do not go overboard and start performing a wife or husband duty to them. Know your place in the life of people and act accordingly. Begging to be attended to is not attractive. There is always tension even if you end up receiving the attention because the act wasn't given from a place of genuine love. The way someone who is head over heels for you will come running to you when you are in their need can never be the same with someone who is not. So stop managing yourself and being okay with what is not right. Emotional support is very important in our daily lives, especially in these particular times with all the craziness in the world right now and all the not so perfect life everyone tries their best to display on social media.
Instagram is about creating jealousy through a fake life, then measuring said jealousy in likes and comments.
The best you can ask for is to truthfully answer the question of, are you at least getting emotional support in that relationship that you are? If you lost your job or your day turned out bad, can your partner be there for you, or will you slide into depression? Are you lonely but surrounded with a lot of people? Don't sacrifice a mutual emotional support for anything in a relationship. This can determine how long you will live on earth. Even if you are naturally strong and can be there for yourself, you will still need someone you can rub minds with. Unless, of course, you are planning to do that every time with a therapist, though.
The thing to do is to take a deep inhale
stretch your arms out. Stretch a little to the right, stretching up through the spine, just letting go of all the tension. And you will. A good relationship should be able to light you up from a gloomy mood, not all the times, but most of the time. A good relationship should be able to talk about anything, including sex. Although this topic can be a little bit awkward to discuss, but I always still advise you talk about it than having grudges of it against your partner. And the best time to talk about it is while in the act, because talking about it doesn't necessarily mean to open your mouth and talk about it. If your partner does something you like, give a moan sound that makes them understand you are happy with what they just did, and they will remember to do that another time. If you want them to touch you at a particular place, take their hands and place it there. Do not be afraid. Teach them how to make love to you. Be expressive and demanding when it comes to this. Sometimes it is shyness that stops us from enjoying what we can actually enjoy. And when you are done, emphasize on how you loved something that was done and you would want them to continue it that way. And use the opportunity to tell them something else you want and seek their opinion if it is fine with them to do that for you. And with that, it becomes more easy to start having discussions about it, even without having to be in the act. Give your partner the chance to satisfy you in bed and also spice up your relationship. Whether you like it or not, money is life.
You heard what the hell I said.
Matters that normally is not up to anything can become big mountain in the absence of money. Financial capability can save you a whole lot of stress. Don't be so comfortable in the little that you have and refuse to press further for a better place. Even if your partner can financially sustain the both of you, tables turn. We are not praying for bad things, but anything can happen, and when they need financial help, it will be comforting to them if you can also help out. Try to be supportive financially. My question for this week to you is, are you in a healthy relationship? For my last word for this week, it is taken from 1 Peter 4 verse 8, and it says, most of all, love each other as if your life depended on it. Love makes up for practically anything. This is the Message Bible translation. Don't forget to support my channel by subscribing and liking this video and sharing it as well. I'll see you in my next video, and until then, I love you all. Bye.